today. He's talking as an expert. Peter, you're welcome. Please sit down. And all the way from Lagos, we have Captain Omar also standing by on the phone. Captain Omar, are you with us? Captain Omar, you're welcome. I'm sure you listen to the Commissioner of Police. Oh, yes. And you are not a visitor in Nigeria, so you understand what's going on.
Exactly.
Why are we having, with all the resources that government is telling us that they are putting into this fight, why is it looking like it's getting worse?
Yes, thank you very much. First and foremost, like the question you asked, I want to say that the issue is not being pursued in a robust manner with the kind of understanding from the background that motivates this kind of terrorism, this critical form of terrorism. You know, it's a puzzle that's across the globe that the world is still at a loss with. I heard the commissioner, I think I heard you when you were discussing, I heard people talking about the issue of the securities and all that. It is true. The civil governance, members of the civil governance, they are doing very well, but with a limitation. What they are doing is preventive. The best of what they can do in counter-terrorism, initiated in the US. See, it's just a preventive measure, like I said. It's still a palliative. Now, what we should be thinking of is an inroad for a lasting solution, a panacea to this conundrum.
Okay, let me go to Captain Omar. What would you say is responsible for the non-conclusion of this security issue?
Well, if you look at the situation in the past, and you look at the recent bombing that happened, I remember that was in the studio, we spoke about it with you. You're going to see the fire brigade approach. When it happens, we run to the scene of the event. A lot of tight security is broken. If I may use the word as we have to use it, security is tight, security is tight.
We are not learning from our experience. It's fire brigade. So what should be the right approach?
You see, first and foremost, we must understand that the kind of values that is driving this form of terrorism. I think some few days ago in the US, a suicide bomber, just one suicide bomber, killed about 10 students in a school. Right. If you remember vividly, about a few weeks ago, before our President Muhammadu Buhari went to the UN General Assembly, he was in France. And then let me quote one of the things he said. The French president, he used the word death ideology. Death ideology in his welcome address to President Muhammadu Buhari. And President Muhammadu Buhari, in his reciprocation, said that they are going to, let me read it, say conventional attacks. He was confident that conventional attacks by the group would be rooted out by November, but cautioned, I want you to underline that, but cautioned that deadly suicide attacks were likely to continue. Underline that. Then why did he say that? There is a global uncertainty about this issue. There is this puzzle that the world is at a loss with. Now, the issue now is that this contextual correctness that was predicted even by Jesus Christ centuries ago. I've written ways of inroads, even to the former President Jonathan. In one of those things, President Jonathan even quoted some of the things we said about the contextual correctness of these insurgencies for this global insurgency across the globe or something. You know, now in John 16:2, Jesus was talking. He said something. He said, "The days are coming when those who kill you will think that they are doing God's service." Now, the problem we now have with counter-terrorism, which is though is a noble, justified effort to prevent lawlessness, but it's a paradox that threatens martyrdom, that threatens the insurgents with martyrdom. Right, so this thing didn't just start here. Mind you, this Boko Haram issue, this what you call Boko Haram, is just a regional identity. I think I said it once here in AIT when I was a guest with Barrister A.G.E and this, I think one of them now is a senator, Sani. Yeah. And I told him, I said, he was talking about going to talk to these people and all that. I said, now, when I asked him, I said, if you are going to talk to them, how are you going to address this issue of the contextual correctness of what these people are doing. Because now, these people now, like President Buhari observed, they are not, you can defeat the conventional approach. What about the unconventional approach?
Okay.
So that is what I'm saying.
So that's the big challenge.
Yes, that's the big challenge. It's not even a challenge. It's just that our institutions or the authorities there is a solution to it. And as I speak with you, I think I submitted a proposal to Mr. President, and I think probably my media man, Tomori Willoughby, must have submitted it to the SAP on media, and then
okay, let's get some.
Whatever you look, I have written 23 proposals to intelligence and security agencies across board in Nigeria. I have received even 2 invitations from West African countries. The Nigerian in me has resisted voting. I cannot take solutions out there when my people and children are dying. It's not about money now, it's about survival. Now, what can be done? What can be done is simple. We will reach out to all and sell that. Any policeman, any intelligence chief who thinks he has all the solutions has already expired. He should leave that place.
I know how frustrating it could be when you are telling those that you know and they seem not to be listening. And Peter here also is complaining about sending proposals, trying to reach the right people, and nothing is being done. Captain Omar, thank you for your time. We hope they're listening to you. You seem to be saying that we need to address that religious,
the values.
That religious undertone, where those that commit these crimes think they are going to heaven.
Yes,
they are going to be martyrs.
Exactly.
So how do we do that in just 1 or 2 minutes?
Yes, actually, I have what I'm preferring is what we title Beyond Counter-Terrorism. We must go beyond counter-terrorism, and it's going to be an unconventional approach, which we have already the framework for.
Tell me about it as quickly as you can.
Yes, the Beyond Counter-Terrorism is about addressing the values, retracting the values that motivates this form of terrorism across the globe. What we are doing, Beyond Counter-Terrorism, is going to be something that will have a global application, and it's going to be a study for institutional globalization.